Hello guys, and I am back into the land of the living, unfortunately, but that's not why I'm here. I got myself a little something nice, because I have a lot of tarantulas now, I've got myself some little decorations just to decorate my enclosures for some of them. And then I saw this on Blu-ray and thought, yes, I definitely need to see the revenge of the living dead girl. Now this film is a sequel to the 1980s The Living Dead Girl by Gene Rollins. And while that film had its own faults, it had some raw power. It's something about the gore, the beauty. That was kind of pretty fascinating to watch, even though I think there is now correlation that The Living Dead Girl is a movie that serial killers love to watch. Movie by Severin. I like the little logo of that. So yeah, definitely pick whatever you want. And you can either watch a movie in French or in English, because of course this is a French film, so. Okay, it's foggy. Hey, I kinda like this. I really don't mind watching this movie in French. Lady has broken her ankle, so she's getting picked up. Oh, by a good Samaritan. Hey, wait a minute, that's not her ankle. I don't like where this is going. This truck driver's a real perv, and he's examining her, which I don't think he has credentials for. Yeah, and it's... wow. So is this a normal thing that happens in France? Are people actually okay with this kind of stuff? I mean, pretty sleazy. Is anyone paying attention to the other guy that seems to be pouring some kind of chemical into the truck? One of the things I've been always told is, or at least been trying to talk to me, is to at least respect every culture, because every country has their own different cultures. But I must comment that is one heck of a way to dress in front of your mother. So at the bar, 2 other women fall ill after drinking this milk and die. And pretty much 3 women die from the result of drinking milk. Really? That's it? Only 3 women in the whole entire village drink milk. Oh, gosh. That's why I drink Red Bull now. So, after 2 die at a bar, which, you know, without taking them to the hospital or anything, it's just straight to the funeral. But yeah, it's like no one has ever read Edgar Allan Poe, so.
Ne dis rien. Ne bouge pas. Tu vas frémir sous mes caresses. Sois patient.
Of course she's not gonna say anything, because you don't see that she's dead. Literally, what kind of sick... I don't know what's worse, the fact that it's really sick or the fact that this movie is really shoddy, and the fact that there are zombies right there and he does nothing. Alright, so it's been 15 minutes and the film has given us death, hardcore, gratuitous nudity, characters that haven't even lived that long enough.
Je vous montre le chemin. Hey, minute, papillon. Je tiens pas du tout à jouer les sognés avec son chauffeur routier, ou faudrait que le prix
It's
soit
a
en
really
fonction
good
du
thing
travail
none of
et
you
leur
understand
couleur.
French
À moins de
because
son ticket, faudrait
it's really
pas
sleazy
compter que je
with
fasse un
some of the
effort, et dans ce
writing
cas-là, pour
in
un
this movie.
film, au moins le triple tout droit réservé. C'est cher.
I wish I had my
Dis donc,
opera
maintenant, ça
glasses
casse ton
with me.
Ça ferait peut-être des entrées.
Which part of the subplot of the film that no one's practically gonna care is just the corporate sabotage that goes within a company. This is how badly the characters are. You don't even care what their name is or what their position is. All you know is work ethics that are questionable. Unless if we cut the EPA, then no one can complain. Well, one dark night, the pool boy is going out and dumping the chemicals. He dumps them on a cemetery, which, if you guessed it, those chemicals bring back the dead. What you didn't guess is out of all the dead people there, only 3 zombies come out alive, and it's those 3 women that died earlier in the movie from drinking that poisonous milk. Wait. Are you kidding me? A movie where you have to do 2 steps in order to bring back the dead. One, you have to kill a person with a certain kind of chemical, poisonous milk. And the second, you have to give him a certain type of chemical in order for that zombie to be alive. How? That's like a really crazy 2-step process. Because I've never heard of that. Wait, what happens if you give him the wrong chemical? So yes, in order to bring back zombies for this film, you have to kill them with poisonous milk and a certain type of dangerous chemical that's only found in the plant. So they rise from the grave, go out on a murdering rampage, killing a bunch of unsuspecting drivers who probably saw the women and wanted some action. Here's a pop quiz for you. Which part of the body is gonna suffer in this attack scene? I would not wanna pick that up. Every night the same thing happens. They dump a bunch of chemicals into the graveyard, into the coffin, and all those 3 dead women suddenly rise up and start murdering. Some of the deaths here are kind of pretty brutal to watch. And they include a lot of stabbing, biting, eye gouging, drowning, and of course, castration. With all these murders going on, the police force here in the city are pretty much just incompetent. And then finally the movie makes all sense as soon as it ends, which makes it even much more sicker. Oh, screw it, I give up. Revenge of the Living Dead was not much of a film as it is an exercise in sleaziness, shoddiness, and I've seen some pretty sleazy films like Zombie Lake. Ugh. I mean, I don't mind it, but at least have a good story to it. There's kind of a certain appeal for it if you're into really trashy movies. Like I myself was a fan of Friday the 13th Part 5, A New Beginning, for the wrong reasons. And this movie seems to have a joy for... Wait, who even made this movie? Pierre B. Reinhard, Jean-Claude Roy. Hold on, let me see what they do. They do pornography.
We'll see what happens. Uh-oh.
Zombies just look fantastic. They kind of look like they're wearing rubber Halloween masks, but I actually really like them, man. But there's a few parts of their bodies that seem like they haven't decayed at all. And I bet you already know which parts they are. I'm gonna give this movie one finger out of 5. It's, if you're into terrible illogical films with hardcore violence and sleazy nudity, then you will definitely enjoy Revenge of the Living Dead Girl, which had nothing to do with the original Living Dead Girl, aside from chemicals being spilled and bringing the dead back to life. If you're interested, you can just watch the trailer and that's all you need. Well, I am the Sleezboy, and I will be back if I am still among the living.